Hey YouTube, going back with another tips and tricks video. I'm gonna do Vulcan. I know you guys are asking for it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the bell icon, and then also follow me on twitch.tv/Venenu_. I stream every single day over there at 6 a.m. and or 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, so make sure to go give me a follow over there. Show me some love, I'd appreciate it. And yeah, let's get into this. Hope you guys are enjoying the little series I'm doing. So first tip is gonna be just utilizing the one and your mana in the early game. So you're gonna burn mana really fast on this character. He also has a rough time clearing. So utilizing your one is gonna be pretty important. So he's one of the few characters that in lane, when there's creeps like walking up, you want to kind of shoot diagonally to hit them and the creeps, the melees, and having your turret like be over here, for example. Every single time that you hit someone, you get movement speed and MP5. This MP5 is basically gonna save you through the lane. So you have to utilize that a lot. Positioning of your, that'll be the first one. Your one, being movement speed, MP5. The character's kit is very basic, but at a top end, it gets pretty, you know, unique. This is one of the harder characters, whether people want to hear it or not. This is one of the harder characters to kill. So, yeah. So yeah, utilizing his one, that's gonna be important. Knowing like how to use your one, like to move around and stuff like that, is gonna be good. Like if you're getting chased and you want to meatball the feet and stuff like that, and then you want to push back. So changing your positional is gonna be really important with your one, because it is a movement ability that kind of, what is happening with Discordia's legs? Hello? Okay. What is happening? All right. Yeah. So that's the one. Utilizing that, moving around, and everything like that. So your next one is gonna be tower position or turret positioning. So if you're getting chased and ran at and stuff like that, so instead of like, let's say you're running away, instead of like turning the turret and facing it towards them, for example. Why is this on? Oh, I don't have. Not bad. So let's say you're getting chased from someone. You don't want to be like running away from someone and then turn and turret them. You would rather like kind of turret on your feet, play with your turret, knock them into it, and make them play inside of the turret. Obviously, you're not going to get the knockup every single time, but you want to make them get into the turret and play inside of your turret, because that's when you can turn it, even though if you're low or anything like that. So that's going to be really important. Using your 3 knockup combo for your turret. So if you're running, you hit them with the 3 knockup combo, and that's your full combo right there. That's 90% of your combo every single time. So utilizing your turret, the biggest tip I can give with Vulcan is utilizing the turret. Your knockup is a directional knockup, depending on where you hit them. So if I hit them right in the center, hold on, stop moving. If I hit them right in the center, it's gonna choose a random direction that they're gonna go. If I hit them on this side, for example, they're gonna go to the left. If I hit them on this side, they're gonna go to the right. Vice versa as well. They don't have to be moving. They will always just move in a direction. Now, as you saw there, if the person backsteps, let's say I'm gonna hit them. Here, backstep when I throw my meatball. They won't move in the direction. They'll just straight knock up, basically. So that's why, personally, I wish Vulcan 3 was just a straight knockup, because it would be a lot better. But your combo's literally just gonna be, let's say your turret's like over here on the side. What's that here? Oh no. Alright, go heal fast. And then stand right here where I am. So let's say your turret's killing the wave. You kind of want to knock them up into the turret, press your one on them so it gets this effect on them and it locks onto them. So that's another part of your passive, of your one passive. Whenever you hit somebody with your one, they get this circle effect on them. That circle effect, that makes the turret deal 15% more damage. Go heal. So yeah. And then honestly, the only other tip that I can really give that I know, I guess securing objectives. You're secure, for me personally, you can ult it for just secure itself. Let me actually just do this at a gold. So because of how Mirrodin works on this character, this is actually pretty important to know. So Mirrodin works on this character is right when you shoot off the ult. So personally, I'm a bigger fan of shooting my ult off and using my 3-1 to secure so they all hit at the same time. So learning exactly when your ult's gonna hit, and that is going to be a big thing of how your secure is gonna end up being. That doesn't reset my Mirrodin. So as you see, once you shoot the ult, the Mirrodin comes out, and then learning your, see how all that burst was at the same exact time? That's how you get the best secure, and that's why Vulcan is considered one of the best secure mages in the game. So that's just a small little thing that you might want to know. And then for PvP, if someone's like, if you shoot your ult and they're running away, you kind of want to knock them into it if you can. I mean, Vulcan's kit's really basic, so it's hard to do tips and tricks on this character. But the biggest thing that I know is literally just utilizing your turret. Your turret's the most important part about this kit of survivability and stuff. So if you're getting like ran out and ability on, you kind of want to drop it on your feet, meatball, ult on your feet, kind of run around in your ult, and then that's it. You kind of want to just cycle around, running around and stuff like that. Like your whole kit is like kind of protecting your turret. So once you put your turret down, I mean, this thing hits really hard. I mean, it's hitting 165 and then it scales, right? So you're just gonna get ran at, you're gonna drop it on your feet and kind of just play around your turret and stuff like that. And then try to keep them in your turret range as much as you can and then bounce around. You get really fast, you're getting a 15% movement speed bonus whenever you hit somebody with any ability of your kit, right? So you're just gonna be running around it, you wanna dance around your turret as much as you can. Turret placement is super important. Stuff like that and playing around that, dropping on your ult and everything. And yeah. Yeah, and then obviously if you're facing a Neja, for example, and turret is gonna bounce and it's gonna bounce to you and stuff like that, just be really careful of your turret. That is one of the harder counters to Vulcan. But even then, there'll be a certain point where Neja can't kill the turret and you start playing in your turret. Your turret range and stuff like that. I guess I can go over leveling on this character. So I'll just go the first like 10 levels. I think it's important that people know. So for Vulcan, you just want to put a point in your 1, obviously, to start the game. It's the best clear you can get. Then you want to go meatballs. So when you're coming into lane, you can, obviously, you come into lane, you're 3-1 archers, so the archers die, and then you can just pound down the melees, and then the melees will die over time. You're gonna get a point in your turret then, so you have all 3 of your abilities. Max your 1, put an ult when you can. Max your 1 out. Then you put, for me personally, I'm gonna put 2-pointer in my turret. That makes the turret gain health. And becomes a little bit harder to hit. So, yeah. And you can put 3 points in your turret if they cannot deal with that turret at all. If they're a character that can't kill the turret, putting a 3rd point in the turret is actually pretty good. If they can deal with it, there's no point of putting extra points in the turret. Then you want to max out your 3. Put points in the ult when you can, if you want. If there's no setup, don't bother putting points in your ult. Max out your 3 first, then put points in your ult, and then max out the 1 after. And yeah, hopefully that helps. It's pretty basic, but I know people are looking for some Vulcan stuff, so yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, make sure to build Mirrodin on this character, and yeah, have a good one. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.